remember you. What brings you to the encampment? It is a miracle you're still alive. Though I dare say that's true of all of us. Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at once. But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to all that must be done. In fact, there's a rather delicate matter that I could use some help with. A blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you escort them here, so that they can join the evacuation? The smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense. But as for his wife, well, suffice to say, Cleuna has always been contentious. She'd have naught to do with us, given the choice, and isn't likely to take kindly to the arrival of any of my knights on her doorstep. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, a third party, as 'twere. And while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment is made ready to depart with all due haste.
Ah, I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
That's just what I was thinking. You would gather materials here, Monster? Can we really afford to carry more?
We've enemies in our midst!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
The might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
Feast your eyes on this!
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
And I might just let you live.
I will protect you.
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look? master badly fell. I should like to see it done if no objections arisen. I would be glad of your assistance.
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
Recklessness has done them no favours. They ought to have conserved their strength.
Strike fast and true,
shall fall.
We pulled through in the end. For a moment there, I feared we would not.
Of course, the fight would have been lost without you, Arisen.
Another battle. Is there a moment to breathe? We must try to find a moment to gather our strength. Have my protection.
That we could extinguish them. But we cannot afford to remain.
Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Well now, whatever brings you here? These are perilous times to be wandering about. You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be pressed in among those crowds.
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety, my dear, come hell or high water. Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. Helped me out of a tight spot on more than one occasion, if you'll recall. After all that goodwill and the long trek out here to warn us, we'd seem mighty ungrateful, turning our back on another helping hand.
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. It seems we'll be accepting your offer after all, friend. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful, the path seems much changed since last we walked it.
That was certainly worthwhile. Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses. The flow of time feels almost unsteady.
Indeed. What we once held to be true is now... changed.
Is there no way to return things to how they were before?
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
I fear for our chances if we were to be set upon now. Another battle so soon! That isn't pulled through the last one.
I will protect you.
differing vocations, aren't we?
That is most fortuitous.
I see it as a glad thing. We are both poised to supplement each other's strengths.
What was most effective?
Go home.
By the light of my magic, I shatter the heavens! Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins, I wonder?
Would you find Ser Ernesto and tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here till the time comes.
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
It appears we found a balit.
I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance. It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir Lamond, his name is. The man's something of a regular at our hot springs. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has flatly refused to join us. I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince him. Could I prevail upon you to try your hand? At this point, methinks anything I say will fall on deaf ears.
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. It would be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
I quite agree.
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Did you want something? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye. Oh, bollocks. Of course ye'd make a decent request like that. Aye, fine. I'll do it. Seeing as ye're the one asking. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind. But you've my word. I'll get him to safety.
Sir Lamond shall be a boon to the evacuation effort. Let us inform Sir Ernesto of our success.
I knew it to be so.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done. We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamond's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
The people of Volcanic Island are
I happen to understand Elvish.
Did yon statue not sink into the sea? 'Tis a wonder to see it.
Though what impelled it, I cannot say. Go forth, Talos. May you strike down any dragon in your path.
The statue can be moved.
I sense no hostility from it. Let us see what it aims to achieve, ere we act against it.
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt we'll catch our foes unawares. Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating. Behold! The red clouds are receding!
But now the statue is broken. A shame. Really?
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever,